Jedi Jack Penguin, and today I'm bringing you another LEGO Scooby-Doo review. So today we're going to look at set number 75902, the Mystery Machine. This set includes 301 pieces and originally retailed for $29.99 back in August of 2015. I got this set back in the day when it released, and this is just a very interesting theme for LEGO to do. This is based off the classic cartoon series. This isn't based off any of the movies or anything, and I'm really happy that LEGO actually made this license, and we even got it for LEGO Dimensions during this year as well, so that's very interesting to note. But getting right into this and taking a look at the box art, you know, this is just I really like the box art right here, using like the classic Scooby-Doo logo right there with the purple and a little bit of orange around it. I really like that. And also using all of this lime green. I really like the little ghost thing going on right there. That's very nice. You get Scooby and Shaggy inside their animated forms down there, as well as your minifigure count, which I think is very nice how they put that there. Regular stuff off the side there inside this haunted sort of forest area right there. And you get the Mystery Machine. This is probably the main attraction of the wave, really, since this is the only set to contain that vehicle. Though you don't get the entire gang, this set I think is a very great deal. Taking a look at the very back right here, you can see the interior of the Mystery Machine as well as some of the other play features right there, which is pretty nice. And then you do get a little look down here at all of the characters that are pretty much within this wave right there, which I think is very nice, showing off the entire gang and all of that, and all of the monsters and ghouls that you can get. Very cool. Get the very top with the actual size of Scooby-Doo and your other minifigures as well. The sides of the box feature some logos and some other information right there, which is very nice. Get some more information, LEGO Club, smaller pictures. Very bottom features the LEGO trademarks and the barcode for this particular set. So yeah, that's all for the box. So let's take a look at our instructions. Sadly, when it comes to the instructions, I only have the first instruction booklet, but good for me, we do get the advertisements in the first instructions. So taking a look at the first instruction booklet, pretty much mimics the front of the box. I did forget to mention that, but Win Guy on the back, Win Firefighter Guy right there. We get an advertisement for the DC Comics superhero sets that were available at the time. I do remember this big set being available. That's one set that I really wish that I could have gotten back in the day, since it did have a very desirable minifigure selection right there with a lot of characters that we haven't really seen before within minifigure form, like Beast Boy and Starfire from Teen Titans, so that's very cool. And then the other set right here, which is the Deathstroke boat set. I actually own that set. Might do a review on it sometime in the future, who knows. Then we have a quick advertisement for ScoobyDoo on LEGO.com. And then we have an advertisement for all of the sets that were available at this particular time for the theme. One thing to note is that we only got this one wave of sets, other than we did get a movie with an exclusive minifigure polybag, and then we also did get the LEGO Dimension pack, which is the team pack of Scooby and Shaggy for the LEGO Dimensions game. For this wave, I do only own this set. I did used to own the smallest set in the wave, but I did just recently sell that a few years ago. As for the other sets, the whole gang is split throughout pretty much all the sets. I would have really liked to see them all come within one of the sets. That probably would have been really nice if they also included the Mystery Machine within that big set with all of the characters. That would have been something that would have been really nice. Either way, it's just something that I'll eventually have to find at a yard sale. And then that does bring you to the final model of Instruction Booklet 1, and then it will bring you to Instructions 2. Like I said, I don't have that, so yeah, let's take a look at our minifigures. Taking a look at our first minifigure, we have Scooby-Doo. For some reason, Brickset does not consider this character a minifigure, and also I did just notice that I did bring the wrong one to the table. This is the one that comes within the set that I sold, so I might have just sold the wrong figure, who knows, right there. But either way, this is what Scooby-Doo would look like. This is the main body mold for the character, using the lighter blue for the collar, and also the little SD printing for his little tag, which I think is very nice. You can see how this character is made. You take off the head, you get the little stick piece that you can fit the head back into, which I think is very nice. So then the head can move from side to side, which is pretty cool. We do get one stud on the very back of the character right there. You can take a look at the back with the tail, sort of like a new sort of main dog mold right here. I believe that they also use this for both Crypto and for Bat Hound as well, so it's very interesting to see them go this route. We do get the printing for the nose right there, as well as the eyes, which is very nice. And then they do have the printing on the actual minifigure that comes within the set for the face, which I think is very interesting as well. You can also see how this character clutches onto the studs right there using the 2 back feet and then the one on the very front, and then we do get the pointing hand. So yeah, that's all for our minifigure of Scooby-Doo. Our next minifigure of Shaggy Rogers also comes within the biggest set within the wave, that being the Mystery Mansion set. This minifigure has some plain dark red legs. We get this very nice lime green torso piece right there with the printing for the very front. You can see just like for the front of his outfit, the little bit of lines just for his shirt. We do get some dual molding for the arms, which I think is a very nice bonus right there, using the lime green for the edge of his t-shirt, and then the light flesh down here that continue to his hands using the flesh tone. You can also take a look at the back. We do get a little bit of printing there, and then we do get a double-sided facial expression for his minifigure, which I think is very nice. You get this very nice happy smile face, and then you have one where he's not too happy, which I really love this minifigure, and I'm really happy that LEGO made him. And then we do get this exclusive hairpiece to his character as well, which I think is very nice and suiting to his character that they did make him a new hairpiece. So yeah, that's pretty much all for Shaggy Rogers. Our next minifigure of Fred Jones. This minifigure is exclusive to the set. He comes with 2 accessories, one being this magnifying glass and then the other one being this print for a 2x2 tile of a newspaper right there. Daily Bobbler, very interesting tree comes to life, which I guess we'll see that later on within this video, but that's a very nice print to see with this minifigure. We get these plain lighter blue legs right there for the character. We get this white torso with his classic ascot right there, very interesting to see that. We get the white arms and then the light flesh hands for the flesh tone. We get a little bit of printing on the very top of the back of his torso. We get this first facial expression for his minifigure. I don't know if this is a reuse or not. It looks like it's something that I've seen before, but I don't exactly know. You can take a look at the first facial expression and turn around his head, and then we have one more of those worried facial expressions on the back. And then I believe his hairpiece is exclusive to his character, so that's another very nice thing to note for this particular minifigure of Fred. So yeah, that's pretty much all for Fred Jones. Taking a look at our last minifigure, we get this zombie or Z-Key character. This character has some plain dark brown legs right there. We also get the olive green torso with the olive green arms. We also do get the lighter green hands right there. I don't know if these are the glow-in-the-dark type or not. And then we also have that same color used for the facial expression for the head. You can see the printing on the torso piece right there in the head. I really love the printing on this minifigure. You can take a look at the back as well. We also do get some printing on the back of the head, since this character is a little bit of a bald character, so that's very interesting to see that. And I guess that's sort of like a zipper if you want to take off the mask, so that's very interesting to note. So yeah, that's pretty much really all for this zombie character. When it comes to the 2 builds within the set, of course we do get the main tree build, but then we do get the mystery machine. Taking a look at the tree build, this is the build that I guess comes with your zombie character. So it's very interesting to see that we get this within the set. This is, I guess, is somewhat of a throw-in, though you can use this just as an accessory for your zombie character. We do get this big sticker right here for the very front of the tree, which is very hard to see. It's rather dark of a sticker. You can see that we get these green glowing eyes right there. This is sort of like an electronical tree. You can take a look at the back. We get a sticker for this little control panel, which also has like a little mystery machine going on right there, just so then the character can see what's going on. We do get the arms of the tree, which are connected via these ball joints, which I think is very interesting, and I do like seeing this piece right here being used for the tree, since that's sort of like a twig hand. Very interesting to see that. This is all atop one of those green bases. We do get these dark green leafy pieces right here at the top. These are adjustable using those hinge pieces at the very top, but those are just meant to be where they are. We do get these studs on the very back, so then you can place your character of the zombie up here, just as if it is controlling this particular device. And then we also do get the stolen gem down here on this clip piece, which is very nice inside that translucent yellowish green color. Otherwise, that's pretty much really all that I have to say for this little evil tree going on over here. Very interesting throw-in build, I guess, you know, but you have to have something for the bad guys so then the good guys can chase it down. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this tree. Looking at the build for the mystery machine, we do get quite a lot of stickers within this particular vehicle, as well as some very nice prints, which I'm really happy that we do get some prints. Starting off with the prints right here, you can see on the wheels we get these smaller dish pieces right here, which have that orange flower on it inside that lime green color, so that's very interesting to see. We do get the same pattern for the very other side over here on these wheels on the other side, and then we also do get the same pattern for this medium-sized dish piece on the very front, which I think is very cool. We do get the stickers on the side of the vehicle right here. You can see that we get quite a lot just to add all of these details right here, even for like the front door, and using more of those orange flowers. We do get a little bit more of a mix of that lighter blue that we do see more up here just with the regular parts. We do get the logo of the Mystery Machine on the very side on these panel pieces, which I'll show more in detail. On the other side there are some more stickers to those. Can see over here we do get the same stickers shown on that other side, just reversed right here for the very bottom right there with the door and the flowers and all of that, and then the Mystery Machine logo up here on those panels. Taking a look at the very bottom, you can take a look at the building features down here. You can take a look at the very back, which I'll show more in detail in a minute when we get into the interior, and then we can take a look at the very front. So taking a look at the front, I do really love this windshield piece. I don't know if that is exclusive or not, but I do really like the shaping of that. In order to get into the interior, you have to lift up this piece right here that's just connected by two of these little studs right there on that 1x4 plate with the two studs separated right there inside that lime green color. You can take a look inside this set right here. We do get another sticker on that 1x4 tile piece right there inside light gray just for the main control panel. You do get a steering wheel within the set as well. You can place your minifigure of Fred within the main sitting area. So placing him within the vehicle, you just put his legs on the studs and just put him right in front of the steering wheel. You do get another spot right next to him, so if you do want to put Shaggy within there, you can, but I'm not going to put him in there quite yet. But that does bring you to the main interior of the set, which I do really like how this folds out. You can fold out both sides of the vehicle just so then you do get more of an interior space. We get a lot of stickers in here as well. We do get one print of this tape piece right here, being this 1x2 tile piece inside light gray. We do get these stickers over here for these little monitors, which I think is very interesting. You get this sort of like tracking thing going on that side, and then we have an alert on the other side just showing like the zombie and all of that and where it is, so that's very nice. Danger, so that's very cool. We do of course have to get one of Shaggy and Scooby's sort of giant sandwiches right here. You can just take that out and you can see that in size comparison to a minifigure how large of a sandwich that is. There is a bigger one within the LEGO Dimensions pack now that I think of it, but it's just really cool to see this humongous sandwich and just thinking that this minifigure would be able to eat that. So yeah, that's really all I have to say there. You can put that right back next to a sink that's for some reason within the Mystery Machine. I don't know why there's a sink in the Mystery Machine, and there's also even like a burner over here. So it's sort of like there is a mini kitchen in the back of here. I don't know if that's really exactly safe considering the way that this opens up and how you'd be able to get your minifigures in there in just real life situations, but I think it's very funny just to note. We do get some clip pieces towards the very back, or at least one clip piece right there with a little flashlight right there using the lightsaber handle piece, and then that 1x1 circular tile piece in trans clear. We also use that same piece in the trans clear color right for the very front of the camera. I really think that's a very interesting connection, just having it go down like that on the very top of that stick piece. You just plop it in like that, and then that's how that works. We do get these stickers on the very back of these panel pieces right here that I was mentioning before. We do get some like little notices and all of that, these little boards with some papers clipped onto it, which I think is very interesting. And then you do get a sizable sort of like interior area just for your characters, and this is where you want to place your minifigure of ScoobyDoo. If you want to put ScoobyDoo right there, you get a bunch of those 1x2 jumper plate pieces in white, just so then you can have his face facing out right there, so then you can still see him when you look through the main windshield from the very front. And then like I said, you can put Shaggy right there. It is a little disappointing that you can't fit the entire ScoobyDoo gang within this vehicle, but I think LEGO did their best making it just able to fit the amount of characters that probably should be able to fit in there. They could have probably made it a little bit longer, but that would require them making it a little bit more thicker as well. But you can put your character of Shaggy right inside this main cockpit area, or at least driver's seat area. I don't know why I just said cockpit. Place back down the very top of the vehicle right here. I do really like seeing these pieces inside light gray as well. Those are connected via those clip pieces, and then you can just take a look at the overall smoothness at the very top of the vehicle. And then that brings you right to the very front of the vehicle where you can see Scooby's face somewhat. Right there. It is a little dark in order to actually get a good view of Scooby's face within there, which that's one problem, but if you do take this off, you'll be able to see him better. So there's a quick look at that with Scooby's head poking out, and then you do get Shaggy and Fred both within the very front of the vehicle. Overall, I think that this set is a very nice deal. You do get the Mystery Machine for the very first time in LEGO form. You do get your minifigures of Shaggy and Scooby as well as Fred, who only comes within this one set. And then you do get this little monster tree and zombie character to chase off and find out who it is and solve that mystery. So I think it's very interesting of a set idea, though I would have really liked to see the Mystery Machine included within a larger set where you would be able to get all of the characters within the Scooby-Doo gang. That would be one thing that I would have really liked to see within this particular wave, but this particular LEGO line only lasted for this one wave, and I'm really happy that we even got it, since it's something that I don't think we normally would have seen from LEGO. So yeah, that's pretty much really all that I have to say for this particular set. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!